From disembodied voices to relentless attacks, we captured it all on camera at Madison Seminary. Tonight, fans from our Halloween lockdown event will sit down and chat with us about what they experienced that night. So sit back, relax, and grab yourself a snack. This is Q2 Hour.
Hello, everybody out there. We got Chris on the screen. Yes, we do. Let's change this really quick. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes. How is everybody out there? I'm not in chat. Let me get in chat. That'll help. Gotta change the background. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great.
You doing great?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. My earbud about fell out. I pulled the cord.
Oh, you pulled the cord, did you? That's a no-no. All right, guys. So welcome to Q2 Hour tonight. This is a special one. We are doing Q2 Hour with some of our fans from the Madison Seminary lockdown event. I am Michelle. Chris is in the room. Together we make up Q2 Paranormal. Right off the bat, before we get into anything, welcome. This is a live audience, so we have some chat rules we're going to throw up. In order to chat in our live show tonight, you have to agree to these rules. Let me throw them up. They are no profanity, keep it clean, don't be rude, respect boundaries, be accepting, don't self-promote. Chris, you want to show them what happens if you have to ban somebody?
Yeah, hold on, let me get over here.
Different. All right, so that's the ban notice if we have to do it. Now I'm seeing a whole bunch of Facebook user comments. I'm not sure what's going on there. Go to our
This is Sandy.
No,
that's not Sandy. Hold on, that's Kathy. It moved on me.
right,
That's Sandy. I'm having to watch the actual Facebook plus try to figure out who's on here.
Okay, so it's going to be hard when everything says Facebook user. So listen, guys, if you're wanting to chat with us on Facebook, go to Q2 Paranormal official Facebook wall and join the live feed from there. It seems like when we have this issue, it's because people are coming in from different shares. So I think that's where, I don't know though. I'm seeing it on my cell phone. I'm seeing their names on the cell phone.
Yeah, but you're watching it from Facebook where they're at.
Oh, yeah. I see Michael cussing. All right, so maybe we will. We're just going to throw up Facebook users' comments. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube yet, but if you're on YouTube, we will see your comments as well. We're not really YouTube people. We're trying to jump onto the YouTube scene. You know how it is. YouTube is so hard. Let me get that off the screen. All right, we got the chat rules off. Christopher, did you do that?
Do what?
Did you put that back on the screen?
No.
All right. I think my notebook did it. All right. So, also at the top of the show, top star senders, we want to honor you tonight as well.
Sandy, you didn't do anything wrong. I think it's just a glitch on the comment side of our streaming software.
It might be.
We can see you on our phone.
I can see you in the comments. It's all right. It's not a Q2 hour unless we have some issues, right?
I guess so.
All right. So, at top of this show, we want to honor our top star senders. Now, we had 2 different shows. We're honoring star senders tonight.
Thank you, Sandy, for the stars.
Thank you, Sandy, for the stars. We had the Madison event. People sent us stars. And then we had our last Q2 hour where we chose the winners. So here they are. All right. So those are our top star senders. Now we have something exciting to announce, Chris. I don't know. Well, I told you a few different things, but we are going to plan another fan event for the beginning of 2025. So we're going to start on that early. It's going to work the same way, guys. The fan sweeps. You're going to get 4 extra entries if you send us stars. So if you're sending us stars tonight, you're getting a jump start on that next fan event. And we will announce the location very soon. What do you think about that, Chris?
Awesome. Thank you for the stars, Amanda V.
Thank you for the stars, Amanda V. The comments change? No. I see a whole bunch of Facebook users. All right. So tonight we have, and I'm going to try to bring people on screen. I don't see Andrew on here.
Andrew's in there.
He's in here.
No, he's outside still, but he's in the Facebook Live.
Okay. So let me just play our little Madison intro for those of you guys who haven't seen it. This is going to set up the people we have on the show tonight. A lot of them, not all of them are here. Jeremy couldn't make it tonight.
Join us for a spooky night of paranormal exploration at the infamous Madison Seminary. This haunted location has a reputation for being one of the most active in the country, and we're about to find out why. October 29th, 8 fans ventured into the depths of Madison Seminary, armed with nothing but their courage and a determination to uncover its secrets. From disembodied voices to relentless attacks, we captured it all on camera. What did we make contact with on the other side? If you're a fan of the paranormal, you won't want to miss this Halloween lockdown investigation. This is Nightmares Unleashed, Terror in the Asylum.
All right, so there's a little intro. Oh, you put me on the screen. Thank you. All right, so those are the people that we had come to Madison with us. I'm going to try to add some people one by one. Hopefully we won't have any echo. Here comes Danny. Here comes Michela. Here comes Chuck. Here comes Pam.
Andrew's at the bottom.
Bye, guys.
And there's Andrew. Okay, so this is the most people we've had on live at one time. Pamela, I'm going to...
Hey, Wendy.
I'm going to mute
I'm
Pamela.
on cam, so don't come in.
So, yay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Michela went somewhere.
Are we playing solitaire?
Are we playing solitaire? This is the most people we've had at one time. This is exciting. So, yeah, I have to mute Pam because she's got a lot of background noise going on. But when she needs to say something, I'll unmute her. There, that looks better. There we got where'd Michela go? Where's Amanda? Somebody tell Amanda to get her butt in here.
That is Michael V.
Chris using his man voice. Maybe Bubbles would be better. Let's try Bubbles. I hear somebody.
I don't know who that is. I can't see it.
There we go. There's Bubbles. All right, let me see who just popped in. We have Amanda V. Woo! Amanda in the house. And then we have Michela back. All right, so we don't have any echo except for Pam. Pam, I'll unmute you when you need to say something. Pam is at work, so thank you, Pam, for coming in tonight. So I want to show everybody really quickly who weren't there with us some of the pandemonium that went on. Just an example.
Man, you had, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just got chills. I don't like that. You had a deficit, but you brought it home, so you get to keep those crystals in your pocket. You get to take them home.
There's a Ouija board in here.
Now,
In that room on the table.
That's just an example of all the stuff we had going on that night. So first, I want to start off with our little prankster, Chris, here. I'm going to set this up, and then we can talk about it. Amanda V and Pamela might have something to say about that.
Okay. All right. So it may not have been a prank, but this is who we think did it. So you guys can, Chris, look at everybody and say, did you do it or not? Open your eyes and look at me. All right. Go ahead and tell them, guys.
So let's talk about that. There was a taco dip that Pamela brought for us, and Amanda V, Pam, somebody you want to tell the story?
Go ahead, Amanda.
Pam does.
Well, I made taco dip and I assembled it, put it on the table, and I brought a knife to cut tomatoes. Well, it had a sheath, and the sheath disappeared. We couldn't find it. We cleaned off the table looking for it. Couldn't be found. Set the dip in another room where the refreshments were, and lo and behold, we found it stuck in the taco dip.
Now, Christopher, did you do that?
No.
You
He
promised.
still says no.
Andrew,
For
did
once,
you do
I didn't
that?
pull the prank.
Andrew, did you do that? Did you do that? No. Chuck.
Chuck over here likes to pull pranks.
Chuck is another prankster. Chuck, did you do it? I don't think he's listening. You didn't do it? So,
Look, Danny did it.
Danny, did you do it?
But we had a picture because I took a picture. So that was what was crazy about it. It wasn't in the dip.
What,
We lost
Danny?
Michaela.
Did you say
I
something,
said
Danny?
I was on, so it couldn't have been me.
It wasn't me. So I don't know.
I was putting up cameras.
If nobody did it, then I guess the Ghosty did it. Everybody's still coming across as users, so I'm just not going to worry about.
It could have been Jeremy.
Could have been Jeremy. Yeah, he's not here tonight. Maybe that's why he's not here.
Not here to defend himself.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. So I want to go through each one of you. Danny, you first. Tell us what your favorite thing about doing this event was.
I really liked the connection with everyone. Like, you threw a bunch of string and hoped for the best, and it actually worked out really well. So
Awesome.
that probably took a lot of planning and stuff. So
Yeah. We really had fun, didn't we, Chris?
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed it.
Andrew, what did you like most about it?
Overall it was a fantastic event. I think that I liked it when I drew out the thing. At first, I didn't really want to go back there where the woman was supposed to be buried in the floor, but that was pretty awesome. It was a great experience overall. So I'm glad I went this year.
Pamela, you're next. What was your favorite thing?
Mine was meeting everybody and the camaraderie we shared.
Yeah. I mean, we really do. I really feel like we're like a paranormal family now. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Chuck, you're up next. What was your favorite thing?
Meditation room.
Chuck was opening up his Kundalini.
Yeah, what? It looked like it opened all the way up, didn't it?
Yeah. Meeting everybody was great too.
You're definitely in the episode with the meditation room, Chuck, just for a heads up. All right, Amanda, what's your favorite thing about it?
I loved meeting everyone, hanging out with everyone. But as far as like for paranormal stuff, my favorite was the cemetery, even before the incident happened. I loved the cemetery. It was, yeah, there were spirits there for sure.
Yeah. All right, Michaela, what was that?
I said that was awesome. That was crazy to experience that.
Wait till you guys see the... Go ahead.
Jeff Steele, thank you for the stars.
Thank you for the stars, Jeffrey. Wait till you guys see the scene for the cemetery where the episode is already done, and it's crazy. You can feel the energy build, that whole scene. You guys are flipping out. It's crazy. All right, Michela, you're up, girl. What was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing was when we did our last triple threat challenge, and I got to do the scribbling where I had no sight, no sound, and I couldn't speak. And I told Shell before I even started, I said, I ain't going to be able to write on this paper, but it just came natural. Everything just came out.
You wrote a lot.
Yeah,
I did.
she didn't argue with me, but she did fuss with me a little bit. She's like, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm like, just try it, Michela. You're going to surprise yourself. And she came down. She's all excited. She had like at least 3 papers of stuff written down. Right,
Yeah,
Michela? And you did it.
Yep.
You made yourself. Yep. Yeah,
I'm gonna put
anybody
up
can do that. Go ahead,
I'm
Chris.
gonna put up a couple comments. This is Sandy,
All right. Yes, we
And-
definitely all bonded.
and
Yes.
this is Sandy.
Yeah, the cemetery was crazy.
That
Those
was
of you, go ahead, Andrew.
I said that was awesome.
Now, Danny, I want to ask you: are you in the paranormal group, or do you just do things
Am I
by
what?
yourself? Are you in a paranormal group?
It's kind of complicated. Started my own team, and then that fiasco with the Bell Mansion happened, and so some
Mhm.
of us that left are starting a team. So I don't really know what's going on with that, but
So, do you have like a group page or anything we can direct people to yet, or not officially?
I think Sean might have started. It's called Lost Boys Paranormal.
Okay.
Haven't announced that I'm there, so I guess this is me announcing that I'm on that team now.
This is your coming out night.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Andrew, I know you have a little show. You want to tell everybody about it?
What is it?
You have a show. Do you want to tell everybody what it's called?
Oh yeah, over on the Facebook, Everything Talks, and I converted a couple things over to YouTube. It's kind of hard to hear a little bit. It kind of has a little bit of an echo, so that's why I had to ask you twice. But yeah, I try to do Everything Talks and make a show every once in a while, and there's no hate over there. And even though there's all kinds of controversy over who won for president, go Trump, and that's all I got to say.
All right. Well, listen, one thing that I don't talk about is religion and politics.
Politics. No politics,
Because-
Andrew.
What, to each their own, and I'm not arguing about it. So moving on.
Sandy, if you have any, Sandy, if you have anything you want to say, throw up a comment and I'll put it up for you.
Yeah, Sandy could not be on here tonight, but she's in the audience with us, and that's just as good. She's
Love you,
shown a lot on
Sandy.
us. Yes, we love you. We hope you feel better. Let's see here.
Shell,
All right.
can I say
Yes.
something?
Yes.
I actually enjoyed the challenge I had too, where I had to count on somebody. Hopefully they'll get to see that clip. But I picked to trust Pam, and well, let's just say it was interesting.
Yes, down in the hole, right?
Yeah,
Down in the hole. I don't know if we
she
have that.
made me face my fears.
Yes, and that's part of what this was about. And you guys all amazed us. I didn't see really, even Andrew, I thought he was going to flip out, but I mean, he kind of a little bit, but not like I thought he was going to. Jeremy's backpack unzipping, right? So since we're talking about the cemetery scene, we're going to get into it. I made a little tiny clip of the cemetery scene. Our episode will be out in 2 weeks from Madison Seminary. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube. That's where it's going to be released, and we're going to have a watch party when it comes out. Here is a little clip from the infamous cemetery.
Yay!
You good? Michaela was in here blindfolded the whole time. Didn't even know where she
Whoops, wrong one. Sorry.
I was like, I think
There it
that's
is.
the wrong room.
Alpha Father.
You got scratched. Hey, take a picture of that, somebody.
Holy shit!
Oh my God, I gotta get a picture of that.
Oh man, I thought I was going to get.
I want to get a picture of that.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't want to look. I just thought I had a cramp in my back. Now I'm not looking.
You good?
Because she really wanted peace, you guys, if it was her.
But it didn't happen. They're right back there.
Oh,
My
yeah.
phone's acting up. Don't want me to get a picture.
Oh, that was
Here, I got it.
This is the beginning of a terrifying walk back to the seminary for Pam and the rest of the team.
Here, I'll get a picture.
All right. So that's a little snippet of what that, like I said, that scene's already done. And you can feel the energy, the chaos that's going on with you guys. I'm going to unmute Pam, and I'm going to let her talk about what happened in the cemetery. All right, Pam.
What happened in the cemetery was absolutely insane. I had on a t-shirt, 2 sweatshirts, well, a sweatshirt and a hoodie. I never thought I would have gotten scratched.
Yeah, and let alone, like I counted it up, I think you got scratched at least 6 times.
Yes.
You were scratched on your back, your stomach, your forehead, your eye.
My neck.
That's at least 5 right there. And it started when you guys were leaving the cemetery, started walking back?
Yeah, Andrew and I were walking back together and we were just chit-chatting. And I traded, he was on the outside and I stopped and let him get on the inside. And as soon as I did, that spot on my stomach or side started burning. And I thought, there ain't no way. But there was.
Yeah, in the film, like Andrew just screamed, "You've been scratched." Did you tell him that you had burning going on?
Yes. And I raised my shirt up.
And
because it was
honestly,
just,
go ahead.
I was carrying my flashlight and my phone, and when I raised it just felt like I had been burnt by something.
Yeah, I was just going
to. And then when she was walking, she's like, oh, and she jumped like she got stung by a bee or something, and she's like, it got me again. And it's sure enough, like on her side, on her stomach, right? Because it was insane. Everybody's just gonna have to wait and watch that when it comes out, because that was cool.
Yeah,
I mean, to see that was cool, but I can't not on her side. I can't say that was a cool experience because it happened to Pam. You know what I mean? For her, that probably was not very cool. But for everybody else that witnessed it, that was pretty crazy.
Has anybody here witnessed that in person before? I know Pam has. No. Andrew, I know you haven't.
No, I've never seen that happen like that.
Danny, have you, Chuck?
I was scratched at the Beller house.
You were scratched where? At the Beller house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pam.
I witnessed Chuck getting scratched at the Ross house.
And you got scratched.
Yeah, but I'd never seen it on somebody other than myself. But when Chuck got scratched, he was sitting in a chair.
Now, I'll have to admit, now, Michela, go ahead. Say that again, Danny.
I said, I've never witnessed them like appear before your eyes. That was some bizarre for me.
Yeah.
'Cause usually it's like, oh, that hurts.
Me too. On her face in front of us, and no one was around, and she wasn't scratching her own face. It was crazy.
So let me play this real quick. Let me play this little clip real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Hopefully I can find the correct one. Here it is. Seminary.
Everybody wake up out there and get your boogie with your hoodie on.
Exactly.
And sit there and jump back in your sleeping bag or your bed and curl up and just get you a cup of water or juice or whatever it is, your nighttime snack, because you don't need caffeine, because you need to stay up as late as we can get you to stay up, but you don't need to hyper extend yourself to stay up with us. So do this, stay up, because there's more things that are coming. People getting scratched, and that's serious. That's crazy. That's the first time I've seen that in person. People getting scratched, and it's out of this world. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say that it was phenomenal.
Amanda, what are your
and
thoughts?
I'm glad to have been here to witness that.
There was Elizabeth Stiles was definitely there telling us that she wanted peace. She wanted us to leave. And that it was consistent that she wanted us to leave. She wanted peace, please leave. And yeah, the things were going off and it was there. And then walking through the field on the way back, Pam got scratched like a million times. She didn't have any scratches on her. They're all over her face, her neck, her belly, her back. And then Jeremy's backpack, we all heard it, just went zzz, like someone pulled the zipper.
His book bag unzipped.
And everybody, Chris was like, no, Andrew, that wasn't me. Let's go, hurry up.
Tell Andrew you birth no evil.
So that's crazy.
No evil.
Okay, so that was kind of us there giving our thoughts. I must have chopped the ending off. But later on, it'll be in the episode. We were talking about debunkers, Amanda and Andrew, about how they will say, this is all in our head. What do you have to say, Amanda, to people who say that cemetery scene was all in your head?
Even if people aren't going to listen, it doesn't bother me because I know what I witnessed and what I felt, and so do all of you. So that's all that matters to me. But no, I'm a debunker. I like to debunk things before I'm like, ooh, that was real, because we want validation, we want real. But I do know that there's something, and I started to feel it when we were out there, definitely.
Yeah, so yeah, I think all of you watched those scratches materialize right in front of your eyes.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So there is no way all of you had the same delusion on that, and especially not Pam. Poor Pam took the brunt of it.
Yeah.
But it taught me something.
What did it teach you?
I have learned since the cemetery how to shield myself.
Awesome.
And it's been something I've been practicing, and it happened for a reason. I hate to say it because I hate that saying, but it happened for a reason.
That is Sandy, by the way.
Sandy said same. Chris, what do you have to say? Anything you thought on the cemetery? Because I know you were trying to contain the chaotic energy.
Yeah, everybody was definitely feeding the chaos, that's for sure. But honestly, my opinion, what I felt and what I could see, I believe what done it was a mentally ill person that's buried in that cemetery that was at Madison at one point. And they were just lashing out. And
Me too.
I don't think it was Elizabeth.
No.
She just wanted left alone. And that's what I told her. We'd leave her alone. And we started to walk off, and then chaos erupted.
The craziest thing is, Pam, you were being, from what I heard in the footage, you were being the most respectful, and you are the one that ended up getting attacked.
Yeah, I went in Louisville, Kentucky, I went with a group, and they were so disrespectful. A lot of bad things happened. So I learned years ago, you be respectful, and we're there to learn. We're not there to intimidate. We're not there to antagonize. And I always try to be very respectful to what's there. And the only person I really yelled at was Andrew, and that was he was yelling.
Andrew, were you out there yelling?
No, he was more trying to, not in a bad way, antagonize, but get something to happen. And I remember Pam just snapped back and was like, "How about you leave her alone?"
I remember that one point things did get intense. You probably got that on video, so I'm gonna have to wait till I have to come out to talk about that. because when Pam did get scratched right there, and when I told her it looked like it was about to start bleeding, she started tripping out on me.
Well, I mean that's enough to make anybody trip out, quite honestly.
The one on the
But,
face, that was crazy.
It got to the point. I just wanted to get away from everybody else. I didn't want nobody else scratched or hurt. And everybody was trying to run to keep up with me.
And we were just trying to document it too. And Chris was like, come on, we gotta go. We'll document it after.
Yeah, and the footage, Chris is like, we need to get back. Let's go.
Yep.
Do you guys see what I talk about, the chaos now?
Yeah.
You can't feed that. As you feed it, it just intensifies. And
that's exactly what happened. And when it intensified, I got mad. And I think that's why it continued once I got back.
Yeah.
They feed off that energy. They feed off that chaos, that anger, all of that.
We had a lot of energy.
Yeah, you guys all had it going. When you came back, like me and Michela stayed back so we could run the live feed. And you guys were running in there. We were talking about zippers being unzipped. Danny said something touched your leg at some point. Danny, did something touch your leg?
Touched my butt. My bottom.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you said it touched your pants. Wow, that's
it touched her pants, but it was on her bottom.
So anybody
it gave me a wedgie.
I remember her saying that.
I've never had a ghost wedgie, thank God.
No, I've been felt up by a ghost or two, but never a ghost wedgie. Who did anybody see Jeremy's backpack get unzipped? I know you guys said you heard
right
it.
beside of him. I was literally, and I heard "runt." I was like, "What in the hell?" I was like, "That had to be Chris that did that." And Chris was like, not even close enough to, or couldn't even reach him to do that. So I was like, "That just happened." And I was literally right beside Jeremy walking because he was talking to me, and then all of a sudden, I looked at him and he looked at me. I was like, "What in the world?" Because it was like "zert." That's all you heard.
I heard it too.
Chris was walking behind him, and I thought Chris did it, and Chris didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
That is Sandy's
That's when I
comment,
took
by the way.
off.
Sandy said she tried to pull her Danny's pants down. Chris, you were behind Jeremy. Did you see it or did you hear it?
I heard it and seen it, but I thought that he was like reaching around and I didn't see his hand. Because I caught it at the end. It probably had that far down zip still. And I saw that weight, I don't know what it is, like something he's got hooked to a zipper. I saw it actually flip around and come down. And I was like,
interesting.
But yeah.
The urgency that was in their voices, you could just tell that Chris was like, "It was not me. We gotta go. Let's go." Like, it wasn't a joke. Like but it happened.
Chris at one point's like, "This is not a joke. This is a serious matter. Something just unzipped his backpack." And I was like, wow.
He's trying to control all like 8 of us or however many we were there.
Nobody would have been 7 of us, I think.
Yeah, I remember Chris saying, "Get the sage ready. Get the sage ready. We're on our way back."
That was Amanda.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
I was just trying to herd everybody back in a calm fashion.
Yeah, I was long gone. I was ahead of the group.
Chris was the one that wanted to be the last person. He wanted all of us in front of him. So that was to be safe too.
Well, whatever it was followed you guys back from the cemetery because I sat right there and watched Pam get scratched right across her face. It appeared. So it followed you all the way back there.
Yeah, grabbing at whatever it could. Grabbing at the zipper on the bag, Danny's butt.
I remember
Pam's face.
Yeah. The one we didn't catch a picture of, I don't know if anybody else caught the picture, but I didn't, was the one that went straight across her forehead. Because she had there at the end one that went straight across her forehead.
I didn't see that one. I don't even think I knew that happened.
Yeah, that
I
one
was
happened.
standing in front of Michaela and Sandy, and all of a sudden my forehead started burning.
Oh, at the very end.
And then straight down here, straight down from your nose too.
Yeah, but that one that was across her forehead was like probably that
It disappeared.
wide. Yeah,
They
it
were
disappeared.
all wide, like wide nails had done it. Something.
Yeah.
Like she was electrocuted. Didn't even look like she was scratched is the crazy thing. It was white.
Yeah.
If you get scratched, it's red.
It
Very
kind of
true.
looked like a plasma burn. It gets red before, like you feel the pain from the burn before it actually burns whatever it's touching. And
Yeah, because normally we've seen a lot of scratches. Normally they're like raised a little bit, but they're perforated looking, like little dots, like perforation. But hers just looked like something branded her. It was the craziest thing.
I think we
Craziest
lost
thing.
Michaela.
Did we lose Michaela? Oh, she'll be
I
back.
think so.
All right, so now we're going to watch the little clip that I accidentally started earlier. There she is. This is Andrew and Sandy downstairs. And, well, you'll just see. Let me add Michaela back. All right, here we go.
Michaela was in here blindfolded the whole time. Didn't even know where she was.
My name is Ethel.
Ethel? Who's that?
Oh my gosh.
Ethel?
File.
Ethel.
Wow. Dude, I'm kind of. Did you die in the hallway?
I'm getting like a pain in my head.
I like to talk.
I like to talk.
Can I talk to you, Andrew?
Dude, my head's hurting in the front.
I'll stay over here.
Hey, what was Ethel? Was lady that got pizza?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Ethel was the daughter that got killed.
I don't know.
Is that the name you said? I can't remember.
Why is that going on?
Yeah, she said Ethel.
Believe us.
That's the name. That was the actual lady's name. They said got pizza.
Dude, I don't know if I could stay in here, bro.
You're doing good.
I'll take your faces.
No. Sit down there and relax. I'm going to leave you here. But and unlike everybody else, I'm going to be out here watching you through that camera in the corner.
You're going to be
There's
watching me?
nothing going on down
Right
here.
down here. All right? That's in the corner, so you can't set it off. And that's over there, so if something does move.
How far away are you at from?
How far am I? Like 20 feet.
Oh, we'll just figure it out then.
All right.
Oh, he's killing me. Can you do it again? Should I bring the spirit box out here so you can talk to me?
Will you talk to me?
Make it light up again. I'll bring the spirit box out so you can talk to me.
Arsehole.
Arsehole. It said arsehole. ARSEHOLE. Like everyone knows, so we'll just get it out of the way. Asshole, arsehole. It says it right there.
Come on, make it light up again.
Arsehole. I'm getting tripped out, man.
What was that? Are you trying to say something?
Okay. I'm glad my mic was muted on that because I was laughing so hard.
Ew. Told you he was an arsehole.
So, Google, in case you didn't catch that, it says that the arsehole is your anus or
an irritating punch.
Andrew was an arsehole.
You done offended the British.
He said it like 6 times. Arsehole. I loved it. You did so good, Andrew.
That's entertainment, Andrew. So tell us your feelings on that little clip there.
It was kind of trippy being back there. So I don't really, I was just trying to keep my. I stood there for like completely silent a few times for like 20 seconds at a time, and then it started tripping myself out just standing there. And I don't know.
I
It
love
was
that
just.
you thought Chris was there and he wasn't.
He left.
Yeah, Chris left you, but you did well because at some point you realized you said, "I don't think Chris is out there." And
Yeah.
I was up in command center going, "Okay, guys, here it comes. He's gonna flip out," but you never did. So kudos to you, Andrew. You
Instead
did
of
pretty
flipping
well.
out, I just stood there silent and waited to see if something would. I don't know.
That's all right. You did it.
Yep, you did it.
You did good. I love that scene.
Yeah.
I was actually out there for probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you were all right. But once I seen that you're going to be all right, I slowly started going back up the hallway and.
So he actually pulled out a lot of communication that was relevant. First of all, Chris and I have never heard the word arsehole come through that spirit talker that you were using. So that is, it's pretty unique that it happened. But you pulled out Ethel. Ethel died in the seminary.
3 times.
3 times it said Ethel?
Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah.
That was the doctor's daughter.
Yeah, the one that was killed in the seminary. So you were down the hole where the decapitated woman was, right, Andrew?
Yeah, where the woman was buried in the floor, supposedly.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're getting close to time to call it, but some of the solos that we did that you're going to want to watch our episode for that I thought were really cool. Danny and Amanda's solos. They both caught some amazing stuff. We're not releasing it tonight though because it's that amazing. If you watch the live feed, you might know what we're talking about, but if you didn't, you'll have to watch the episode. Hearing Ethel blew my mind. Hearing Ethel blew my mind. Yeah, you were cracking Sandy up on that. So yeah, Danny Amanda has some amazing solos. Chuck, you got you. Okay.
Michaela had her challenge.
Chuck, we have you in the meditation room. That was pretty funny. Michaela had her challenge. They did the triple threat up in the asylum. Chris's experiment. Yeah. Hear no evil, see no evil, see no evil. We have that in the episode. So we have Jeremy's solo in the Devil's Play Box. Play Box. So cool visually, and some cool stuff happened to him there. So you guys are going to want to catch our episode in 2 weeks. Any last words you guys have? Anybody?
Can't wait to do it again.
I will say that my solo, that was the second favorite part of my night after the cemetery.
You did really well, you guys. All of you did.
Thank you.
Danny, you were very entertaining. You got Sarah's room up there, right? Hey, you probably can't see it, but my shirt says I met Sarah. So Danny had the solo in Sarah's room.
You don't want to meet her, I promise.
He made me nauseous, so I didn't go back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Chuck, you have anything you want to say? How was that meditation room? Because I know you look like you were enjoying it.
It was the fastest 20 minutes ever.
You should pull that photo up.
Oh, it's in the episode. Don't worry.
Yeah, that 20 minutes went real fast.
That's Sandy's comment.
I'm ready to do it again.
Me too.
Yeah. Well,
Me too.
We're going to do another fan event, guys. So we're going to do it at the beginning of the year in 2025. Chuck came down the command center after doing that meditation thing, and he was like, I feel funny up here.
Yep.
So that's what he was doing when everybody was losing their shit in the cemetery, pretty much.
Somebody, I think it was Danny. I ain't for sure. Somebody was like, "Who's this?"
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Who is that?" Chris is like, "Oh, that's Chuck."
Oh, it was
about
me
the
and
scratches,
her.
and I just looked down, and I'm like, "What is wrong with Chuck? Is he possessed while we were gone?" Like,
I remember that. I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's Chuck. And then when his eyes went like this, I looked down and I said, oh, Shell threw up a screensaver, a Q2 screensaver. I really thought it was.
Okay.
You guys are going to want to see Chuck when he was in the meditation room.
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
been,
funny.
I've been listening.
I want to
I've
go
been
back to
listening to
them.
that for a while now.
Have you?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I found some
All
on
right.
YouTube.
So who is eager to know where our next location is going to be? We are teaming up with somebody special. Chris made a little something special to reveal it, and here it is.
Ooh.
So there it is. We're going to New York, and we're teaming up with Jeremy and his team called Paranormal Unknown. So that's going to be December 6th, and I'm so excited. It's on my bucket list for sure. What about you, Chris? You excited?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Chuck.
Wasn't that you had that pastor on? Wasn't he talking about that place? Or Reverend, I mean?
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff there, like Native Americans out. There's stuff going on with the land, a failed exorcism. Chris, you know anything else about it?
There was a brother that killed his other brother on the property. Supposedly a little boy drowned. So there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So, all right. So I want to mention this really quickly. I didn't have time to make a big video. However, we told you guys that we were going to choose one person who was going to be named the honorary Q2 Paranormal member. We're going to choose one. Every fan event we do, there's going to be one person that we feel earned that right. And what that means is when we need someone to come with us to a location, we're going to come to you and ask because we know that you can handle it. And for us, you all did an amazing job. None of you showed really any fear at all. And that is amazing. But we
Andrew, you've done the best I've ever seen you do there.
Oh, yeah, you did pretty well. Plus, you were entertaining. But the one person that really stuck out to us, she walked off alone several times. I don't think she's ever done this before in this type of setting. She walked off and found a record player and started playing it, which was really cool. She was calm, cool, and collective when the cemetery stuff happened. And that is Miss Sandy Luttrell. We are giving you the title of honorary Q2 member. So anywhere we go in the future,
Congrats, Sandy.
Congratulations. Like I said, you all did really good, but Sandy, she was down there in the dark. I mean, she never complained. She found that record player, which was really cool.
She was excited to just capture something. Like, she was so excited.
Yeah, she was great. So congratulations, Sandy, and thank you guys all so much.
That is Sandy's comment.
Yes, honorary Q2 member. So if we ever need somebody, we're going to come to you, Sandy, and hopefully, because we know you can handle it. You proved yourself for sure. I think everybody would probably agree with me on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is Missy.
Congratulations.
Good job.
So I'm going to throw up our socials on the bottom. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's where the watch party for this Madison is going to go down. Chris and I also did a live from the Ross house, which you will want to check out as well. Now we're going to end the show, guys. First of all, thank you all for joining us tonight and coming on. Thank you for doing the Madison event. Everybody came. You know, I figured somebody would cancel, but you all came, and we had so much fun. And I feel like, oh, we love you too. I feel like we have bonded, and we're like a paranormal family now, which is awesome. Because finding people who would do this is kind of hard. Let's face it. But here's a little reel we're going to go out with. I'm going to take everybody off the screen, and we're going to close out the show. Thank you all.
Love you, Sandy.
Tonight. We love you all. Thank you all for coming. And here is a little photo reel. All right, guys. So with that, we're going to end Q2 Hour tonight. Like, share, subscribe, follow us. We're going to do more fan events. Chris, you have any last words?
Nope. They'll have to watch for the next episode for the Ross house.
Yep, we're going to do that episode after Madison. So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube above anything else. We're on TikTok, Facebook, all that jazz.
I will tell you this about the Ross house. What we got there put chills all over the owner's body. That's where I'm going to leave it.
Yes. So that's coming out after Madison. We're going to do watch parties on YouTube. This was just a preview tonight, guys. So much more is going to come in the episode. All right. Chris and I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Have a good weekend.